Hey guys, we are actually intentionally starting a little early today. Um, as you can tell by the background and probably the echo, sorry, we are up in the office and we're going to finally put a second coat on this wall because I've probably said every weekend I was going to do it and I have not. So Wednesday evening it is. We've only just opened the paint can, so we need to stir this bad boy up. You guys need to come here. It's gonna be chaotic again. Hi, kitty. Yeah, we need to get this painting done. But the color green that is not mixed is looking pretty crazy right now. Can you see that? It has not been mixed in a many a time. So I'll let you guys kind of watch that, I guess. But yeah, how's everyone doing? It's been a week and a half because the last stream we had was Monday last week, and I did not enjoy all those work days between us getting back together. It was a lot of evenings. People are peopling, and while there are fantastic humans in this world, I am accessible to way many who are not fantastic as well. So people, working with the public, super fun. But we are gonna get this coat on. It's a very close tone, I think, to the blue. It's just a little bit more in the green. I don't know if it's really gonna look too different, but we need to do something because we didn't have enough of you can tell against the white door frame that it's like a grayish bluish shade. I didn't have enough of that to do a second coat, and on screen it looks actually pretty dang good, but I can see some patches in real life. So for the sake of trying to do something different, we're gonna do this green on here, and hopefully we like it and we don't have to do it again. Yeah, it was very green. I was just like, uh-oh, did this go bad? But actually, it looks like it mixed really nice, and there's no clumps in it like the other paint had, so I think this is a much better paint. Let's see, Kay's a bit exhausted, surprisingly fine with how hot it's been. Did miss streams. It was a long break. I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that to you guys. Low-key, why I decided to start making puddles, which, oh my god, Kitty, I love you. That, you don't realize how significant of a moment that was, because one, he looking great, and that little tail is perfect, and two, like, I never really thought I would be in a spot where little old me and little old Puddles would have someone trying to like bring him to life. That's just next level awesome. So I super appreciate you working on that, and I'm so excited to make that a thing. Let's do it. All right, so I got this mixed up pretty good, and I took Maggie's advice, and I got the more plush. Ooh, it's got some hair on it. Oh, it's got some hairs on it. We don't want that on the wall. The more plush flavors inside the walls. Hopefully very quick, because it is warm up here still, which is why we had to move the office. I did find a fan that I like to put in the ceiling, and I reached out to our contractor friend who said he's willing to do it sometime in the next few weeks. So it's going to be a bit before this room is seasonally ready, but we're at least going to get some paint on the wall and see what this green looks like and see if it shows up on screen, because it's very light. There's that's the other way. You can see the corner just looks a little darker because of the way that the light comes in, but I'm very curious to see. I left my phone downstairs, but I'm curious to see how the green and the blue look next to each other. You're having a lot of fun making him. Yay! I am so excited. I am so excited. Willow, you out there? Okay. I think I am going to put you guys back over here while I do the big moving around and painting things. Thankfully, I don't have to move stuff out of the way because we did that last time. I don't remember how long it took me though to like do the whole wall. I thought it took months. But we're gonna knock it out. We're gonna knock it out, and then we're gonna get onto our computer and have some good times because the creative juices are flowing, and we love that. And we need to bring everything to life, like right now. So let me get a timer going. I prepared everything except that, of course. I still need the guy to also come look at the windows because I want them to be a little bit more easy to open for when the weather does get nice. It is not nice enough to have open windows because it is a bit warm out. But how do I change the time? Timers. So we did start a little early. I'm just going to start with like a 30-minute timer, and then we can go from there. And oh, hi Phoenix. We started early because we need to paint this wall, and the light sources in here, and the heat. It's everything. It's everything. But I think the clutter is no longer in the back of my brain, so it's another reason I wanted to come up here and get stuff done. Just putting up the timer for our first sprint. Cool. StreamYard. There she is. There she is. I know. I mean, it does feel like it's been long. That week and a half, because we didn't do anything since Monday. That was a long time. I apologize. I felt it too. But we're back, and we're going to be rolling like a boulder down a mountain and doing all the things. So we're actually going to jump into this first sprint to get past the official start time and start laying down some paint, which you can see me pretty decently in my little window. I mean, I could do it over here too, but what's more important, the timer or this? You guys decide. Do you want big wall painting experience, little timer over here, or do we just want to focus on that and not have to worry about it? Just let me know. Phoenix also loves how the puddle stuff is coming along. So exciting, isn't it? Like, it was something we thought of in the future. Big wall, little timer. All right. You're going to twist my arm. I'll do it. And we're going to start with some pink grapefruit bubble water to hydrate this mission. I also have other flavored water, but this one was actually in the fridge, so it's cold. Okay, so let's see how much wall we can paint in 30 minutes. I'm gonna get the timer going here, and we're gonna jump into our first. That's not. I don't want the timer. No. Okay, there. I want that. Our first sprint of today. So let me switch over, hit the start button, and let's shake off the rust. It's been a week and a half. Let's figure out who we are and what we're doing. 30 minutes on the clock, guys. Ducks, birds. I got the earbuds in so I don't miss it. Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, guys, we're back. I don't think you can see from this angle, but we a little sweaty. But let me turn down ducks just a smidge so I can think. I've just heard ducks for the past 30 minutes. I don't think you can tell because it'll dry a little darker, but you can see the shiny that it's wet. So the wall is done. And I'm going with my creative juices and painting the back of the door. Why not? Why not? I always hate filming because it's a giant brown door that sticks out and doesn't blend in with anything. So we're going to make it blend in on this side. And we're just going to paint it. So I have to take off like a weird old chain lock thingy that's I'm like, now that I think about it, why is that on this door? That makes me concerned. And we'll just be very careful around the handle. It's fine. It's going to be great. So yeah, we're going to go with that energy. Hi, Shayna. Glad you could pop by. Hope you're doing better and feeling a bit more normal after everything that happened. I saw you finish and eye the door. As soon as you started unscrewing something, I figured you were painting the door. Yeah, it's time. I've hated, like, I don't objectively, I don't hate a wooden door. I think for the aesthetic that we're going for in the office, it just doesn't blend in with anything. Literally, the only thing wooden is the floor, which is fine because nobody has to look at the floor. But we gonna paint that door. And I'll probably have to do a second coat, at least on the door tomorrow, but probably have to do some touch-ups once it dries and I can see how it all went down. But it's the same paint that we actually used in our bathroom. So there are things in there that need touching up. So I'll probably do that at the same time, but we're not gonna worry about touch-ups tonight. But I am gonna paint the back of the door and then we can shimmy on down. You can kind of see, you guys can't really tell. The lighting and just the color balance in this particular camera ain't doing it justice. It ain't doing it justice. You can't tell. Maybe you can kind of tell. I think once it dries and it's a little bit darker, it'll be okay, and you'll be able to see it maybe on my webcam. Because I still have so many ideas of how I want to lay the room out, but I think I just need to commit to the wall and then figure out shelving. Yeah, I was like, wait, I've never even put a second thought into why there's a chain lock on the inside of this door. The other part's not been up, so I think it was just left. But also, like, why this door? Why this door? Feeling better, still ongoing. Yeah, it's gonna be a process, but one day at a time. Get your body moving. Kitty made herself a fancy cold drink this sprint and read some stuff. Of course, what kind of fancy cold drink? Some of us just have fake fancy cold drinks. But they do. When you think it's a spider and it's just sweat running down your neck. Yeah, that happens. But this, I think the green this will turn out is going to be very close to this, which again, right now in the lighting, everything looks the same. And I'm sorry. Hopefully with the new light fan thing, and maybe I'll get a lamp just to help in this awkward little shaped room. Maybe things will look a little bit better. Yes, got a Coke. A nice ice cold Coke. A roommate situation. Oh yeah, no. Right before us, it was a family, like mom, dad, two sons, and then I know the dad I know the parents separated and dad moved away. So I'm like, I guess since there isn't locks in like the normal door handles and you want your privacy as a young man, whatever. But it's like I said, the other part has never been up. Kitty's fancy drink is water with ice, elderflower syrup, lime, and mint. Oh, she is fancy. Ooh. I don't know if that drink already has a name, but I want to call it something using Ruthie's name. So it's like Ruthie's special drink, but that will only hold up if we like make that the recipe. You know what I mean? If you want to make that Ruthie's special drink and come up with a cute little name, permission granted. Absolutely. Hey, she's so fancy. Speaking to fancy cold drinks, I ought to add either dragon fruit syrup or maybe lavender. You know I like the lavender. Not that I am drinking it or have any influence on how that would taste, but me do likes the lavender. We do likes it. Of course, it's drying unevenly, so I'm thinking it's like patchy, but accept the process. We're gonna paint the door. We got about a minute and a half till the next sprint, so paint the door, go down. We're gonna switch to the computer. I gotta dive into some planner refreshing because when we have a week and a half between streams, even though I did like a couple hours here and there on Kuro Kenshin, I feel like I don't know this part of the world because I'm just in the day-to-day of real job. And I don't like that feeling. So I do need a refresher once we get downstairs. But hopefully the next time we play up here, it will be like reorganizing. Hopefully the windows will have some solution to their old ricketiness. But if not, we can still organize and make it a cozy place. So that'll be fun. Adding to the lemonade, I was leaning toward lavender since it's been longer since that little treat. Lavender. I vote lavender. Alrighty, next sprint, Kitty's going to go back to making some adjustments on Puddle's body to make him a bit more round and chunky. Yes. I'm so excited. It's a dream I didn't know I had, but this is for sure like I'm so excited for it, Kitty. I'm so excited. And I'm also like in my head trying to think of like how to make him round and chunky. Because obviously we have to do the sprint fabrics as well, but like the structure is definitely part of it. And then get to making the head. It makes me so happy, Kitty. Yay. We're all happy today. It's going to be a great evening. It's a full moon. So maybe that's why we're painting a door, but it's a full moon. So embrace the crazy, embrace the chaos, also hydrate. And we're going to do this sprint up here for 29 minutes and some change. And let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, go. Making sure you guys aren't hearing two of me. Hello. We're on the computer. And we finished touching up and painting. I'm gonna have my other screen escape so we don't make any mistakes. Kill. So I painted the door, and yes, Kitty, it is amazing painted. Why did I wait 7 years we've had this house? Why did I wait that long? It looks, I mean, it's probably, like I said, gonna need a second coat or something, but it looks so good already. I think that's gonna be a game changer in the setup for sure. Yes, very much so. And then I had some like paint left in the tray, so I did end up touching up a little bit of the bathroom, and I have the fan going to hopefully dry that before my husband has to come home and shower. So yeah, glad we got that done and off the list, because my brain needs to figure out where I am with that. Like, I haven't been all here when I haven't been scribbling all of the pages of my planner. Phoenix was doing some Murdoku. Is that like a Murdoch Sudoku? Logic puzzles and giving MotoKitty attention. Missy finishing up the painting. It was pretty quick. Like, the door went super quick, and then like I said, I was out of the room painting, touching up the bathroom, and then I cleaned the brushes and the brush and the roller. So if I have to use that tomorrow for touch-ups, it's ready. It might be ready to go. I have others. We have backups because we don't throw anything out unless it's really bad. So yeah, now we're here. I might go change though at the start of sprint, just because I did get a little sweaty in this. So I might do that to freshen up a bit, and then dive into getting my head wrapped around life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's a cross of Myrtle logic puzzles and Sudoku. Interesting. I'm sure those would be addicting if I started. Kitty did not, in fact, start the head, trying to figure out legs right now, so the feet are actually angled flat to the ground. There's already a knot in my brain. Yeah. Though, I mean, if you're trying to make the legs where they can come out, I feel like you would start with the flat feet and then maybe do, I should draw this, flat foot. And because he's kind of just like a chunky leg, probably it would taper, but like a triangle coming from the foot and going up so that it blends in when you do the two sides of the leg. And then having obviously the outside piece be bigger for where it attaches. Does that make sense? I should draw this. Actually, yeah, my hands are clean enough. What I did, how do I keep running out of space? I did want to try this because I got a new protector, a screen protector for my tablet. I didn't have one before actually, so I got a screen protector, but it's matte and it's a paper feel. Like you can hear it's different than the smooth glass. And then I also went and got harder, not that you can really see, I just got harder tips so it feels more like a pencil. And I have not really given myself a chance to play around, so let's see if I can draw and make sense of what I just said. That's pretty much what I've done now. Okay, then we're on the same page. I feel like that's gonna be one of two ways to do it. So I'm trying to picture like stuffed animals that I've had as a kid with their feet and go off of there. I'm gonna test so now. Okay,
fingers crossed for you. Phoenix is finding them addicting. Just tried one for the first time earlier and I kept going. Also grabbed lavender lemonade and some crackers to snack on. Excellent. Excellent. We have to wear the glove because it's still sensitive. I'm gonna have you guys watch this with me and see. I mean, even if it's matte, I guess you do get some glare. Come on. You get the... I could turn off the light for this little test here. Oh, wrong way. Ooh, ah. Sure, I'll open it just to make a new layer anyway. This is just for testing. Yeah, what I was thinking, what brush is this? No, I want this brush. Is foot attached there, and then it's like a triangle, which like I said, I think Kitty caught my drift in the thing. Really should learn more sewing terminology, shouldn't I? You'd think I would know better having worked in a costume shop for a couple years in college, but oh, it's not gonna show it, is it? Oh, there it is. That's kind of what I was thinking with the triangle taper from the flat part of the foot into the meat of it. Otherwise, you have to do some sort of, it wants to go everywhere. It wants to go everywhere. Like where it's stitched literally in a curve, and curves are hard. I don't think me showing you this, I think there's too much light going on for this to pick up well. But this is for the first time of me drawing with this pencil and I guess the glass cover and the new pen tip. Already it is much closer to drawing naturally with a pencil, pen, and paper. I think there is a little bit of a lag and maybe just normal like things that are gonna look a certain way when you draw them on the computer versus by hand, but it's still got the pressure sensitivity. Yeah, much, much better. Worth the $26 for both. 100%. 100%. It's been so long, not sure, I'm back to being without AC, just a fan, but I did get to grab some groceries. Well, sucks that the AC is no longer, or not current, broke. I'm just gonna assume broke because it's still warm, but I'm glad you at least have some food. Hopefully you got some things that you can like eat chilled or cool and make it through the hot parts of the day. Typing around Moto with stuttering keyboard. Yay for drawing feel more real. Yeah, because I wanted to use this primarily as something I can work on while like sitting on the couch and having One Piece going, because they say everything they're doing. You don't have to like watch it some of the time, or like a Disney movie that I've already seen. But it wasn't making the connection with the glass soft touch. So I was already in the mind that I probably couldn't do anything like super detailed, but now I feel like I can go back to the idea of treating it as like a sketchbook, and just, even if I do just, line art and whatnot, it at least feels like a more real, that's the only way I can describe it, a more real, more concrete, familiar way to do all the things. So yeah, happy with that. Very happy. Very, very happy. The AC works. The electric in the house isn't cooperating and not willing to risk a fire. Good call, because that's far, far, far too hot, and we have enough of those going on right now. But I would love if they would just get your electric sorted, so that was not the case. Please and thank you, universe. I'm putting it out there. I think it's time for another sprint. It's time for another sprint. Time for a sprint. I'm gonna go change and then work on planner things. I don't have the timer up on this computer though. Oh, and to recap you guys from last time, could not get the video footage over, so I think at this point I have a couple options, and I think I'm gonna go with option number 2, but you guys get to know everything about my life. So initially I was thinking, okay, since I lost the big long footage, I could just not do any mid-year update at all. Just keep going with live streams since you guys are pretty much updated with what I'm doing. And then like I have the odd, whatchamacallit, book review, the Disney book review videos. And then I was like, but I also need to, I would like to play with the YouTube shorts a bit more, because when we do get to go to Disney, I maybe want to do short video clips of things instead of longer ones. And so I kind of want to get used to that and figure out if my editor likes that or not. So I was like, oh, I could just do like a weekly or bi-weekly check-in, which I had thought of earlier in the year, but I have a different approach now. There's a lot of things in my head. My nap was a very much a brainstorm session. So as it said up in the title, there's chaos today. Don't even know if that was a finished thought, but I think instead of worrying about a mid-year update in long form, we'll do sort of regular updates in short form going forward, at least until the new year. You have to do a long video for the new year. That way I can test out my stuff for that editing, because I want to use that for Disney and or future travels. That was the complete thought. That is how an adult speaks. Aren't you guys proud? It happened right before you crossed over to the 100-degree days with nights not dropping below 70. Of course it would, when you get the hottest days of the year. Because why would it? Why Phoenix? Is it just because your place is so old? Like all the wiring is old and stuff? I'm sure there's a way to fix it. Could be worse. I've just accepted it's going to be more of a B season, not a deuce. Okay, so we're going to exist. We're going to work on that goal of existing and surviving this year. Forgot about shorts. I'm more of a long form person who sometimes catches shorts, but if I know to look for them, I'm good with it. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done any long form stuff except for the reviews and these live streams pretty much in a while. So at this point, it's something to try. But I'm glad you guys understood it both ways, because there's too much in the brain right now. So I have the timer. Are we liking the 30 minutes, or did you guys want a few extra minutes? Because it felt like it was a good time for painting. And like, I don't necessarily have a focus right now. So if we want to do another 30 minutes, and then if you guys do want a longer one, we can do that, or either way, but I'm going to connect it right now. Uh-oh. The ducks. The ducks. Oh, it is going. Okay. I couldn't hear it. Why can't I? Oh, my computer's muted. There we go. Now I can hear. Ooh, I can hear a lot of it. Sorry. 30 is cool, really, either way. Cool. From what I gather, there's no one in the area that really wants to work with him. Yeah, it's old wiring that wasn't done right to begin with, so it's wrong. Yeah. One of those. Gotcha. All right. Well, let's jump into this 30-minute sprint. Getting some more stuff done. And then, yeah, if I can organize more of my thoughts, I will be happy to dump them on you in 30 minutes. But let's get it going again, guys. In 3, 2, 1, go! We're back. I'm wondering why you guys are way over here. You're more there now. That went by very quickly. Did things. I changed. We are in fresh clothes. Apparently, a lot of people texted me when I was painting. Unrelated, but took care of that. Also, I had a few YouTube comments on some of the Twisted Tail videos, so I responded to those. And I started kind of looking at this and just trying to, like, essentially, what page am I at in this book that I'm reading? What's the Kuro Kenshin goal for tomorrow? Which tomorrow's stream, I did update the time on YouTube and I did a post as well. We are still starting early. We're going to do a long stream, but it's going to start at 4 p.m. Eastern instead of 3 because I have an appointment around noon and I don't know. It's not going to be like the hair appointment. It's definitely something for sure not going to take that long, but I don't know how long it will take. And apparently we're supposed to try and cut the grass tomorrow, Terry. So I'm just giving myself that extra hour in case I need to like recover from doing all the things in the morning. So, but still a long stream tomorrow, 4 to 9, 10-ish. Well, it'll be plenty. It'll be plenty. But yeah, I have a few pages of Kuro Kenshin I want to finish tomorrow because I have done the line art. I just need to finish the toning, and then I also need to reorder books for the upcoming events because they start right off the bat in September. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, I'm pretty sure I counted everything after my last event, but I'm gonna have to probably pull things out just to either double check or to make sure things are okay, because sometimes when they're put away not by me, things happen. So I do need to check out my books as well. Hopefully I can do that tomorrow, but I definitely need to do it by Monday. And then the next thing I probably need to do is start putting in my schedule that I do have for August so we can figure out when those streams are, because I've not posted anything about that yet. So that's going to be the next thing on the list. Schedules, more schedules. Let's see. Congrats on Moto Kitty's number 2. Gotta get that process so we can be healthy. Hope there's more coming soon. Yes, hope there's more. There's a 2, 3, or there's just many 2s. 2s. Back to cooling off in front of the fan. Put some pictures of puddles in Discord. Yes, something isn't right about the leg. I think it might help to make like part of the back piece instead of entirely separate. Yeah, like from so possibly, yes. It depends on how mobile you want his leg to be. Like, do you want it to be a full-on separate appendage, or just kind of more an insinuation of a leg there, or like the curve of the leg protruding from the body and his foot, but he's gonna be in that position. We're not making Puddles waddle in the plush form. I think if he's gonna be static, I'm gonna have to go through my Beanie Babies and find some good examples. If he's gonna be static, I think you could connect it to that main body fabric so it doesn't seem like a separate piece, like you say, and it's kind of just more like that. I think it's possible. Because in theory, at a minimum, if you figure out his chunky body, you could put a stitch in to be like the curve of his leg, and then have some little flabbies. But that's like low effort. So maybe somewhere between that and what you're doing. I think you're on the right track though. Hop into Discord after the chatty bit. Might also just be my fabric being different colors that's throwing me off. It's possible. It's possible. And I don't. Is all the fabrics the same consistencies too? It's not like pulling in a weird way. Looking forward to Throwback Thursday, even if it starts a little later than the original earlier time, right? You still get Throwback Thursday. Look to the pic and have no help to offer. It's hard. Like, I feel like textile 3D stuff, there's something out there, but yeah, I think it's something you have to work with a lot to just be like, oh yeah, I do it like that. But this is why we make mock-ups. And hopefully if I can get my office put back in order, then I will have fabric access and I can also help try to figure out a mock-up, because it's all the same fabric. I'll be back. What's going on? Why? Well, we barking at it. Both of you barking at it. Hey. What is it? What is it? I literally don't see anything. What is it? I don't know what it is. If it was another dog, it was gone before I could see anything, so. Don't be grumpy. Puppies. Anywho. Yeah, the plaid pattern could be throwing you off too, like you said, with the different colors. Fennec struggles with spatial stuff, geometry, and all the fun stuff that it takes to figure out drawing and patterns. The strength is not with me. Yeah, that's a whole different ball game. Because, like, if it was sculpting clay, not that I'm good at that necessarily, but I feel like there's a certain zhuzhing you can do, because you can just be like, oh, make him more chunk. But fabric, like, you're taking a 2D thing, making it a different form of 2D to make it 3D, and that's the hard part. More neighborhood puppy gossip, right? It's a little gang war over there. West Side Story. West Side Bark. I don't know, something like that. This feels like sorcery. Then perhaps you are a wizard. You are a wizard, kitty. I think I'm hungry. I think I'm a little hungry, but maybe I'll just have a snack and finish putting in SAR planners. Is it weird that it's August? I mean, it's basically August. We're going into August and I'm like, what sort of planner should I have for next year? Is this the time that we combine our powers and we make our ultimate planner pages for everybody? We might be getting there. We might be getting pretty close. I think I might have to make some downloads for you guys. Willow! What? It can't be that serious. It's a cat. It's not even on this side of the street. Hey. I will shut the window if you're going to be a butthead. Oh my God. It is a cat across the street. Just in somebody's driveway. They are not having it. Puppies, if we can leave the kitty alone, you can have a bully stick. Are we gonna be good puppies? Yeah. We were just protecting the house from the kitty, Mom. It's a stray cat, and we never know what it has. All right, let's get this treat is from the chat. Chat's giving you guys a treat, but you gotta sit. Yeah, come over here and sit. I gotta go grab the treats. All right, what do good puppies do? Willow. Yes, you can sit right there. That's totally fine. Or you can sit over there. Whichever. I guess Atreyu, you may approach. This is for Atreyu, Willow. Atreyu, take your wand. And a Willow there. You may approach. They're so good sometimes. I mean, they're good a lot, but like sometimes they actually listen. It's great. You guys are just so smart. Yes, these babies. Okay. So they say thank you guys for the bully stick. It's from you. It's from you. I just need to get back to setting up the index card planner system. Yeah, the magic words were we can get something if we listen to Mom. Please leave the sweet cat alone. I know, he's so good. He does sit and wait really good. She's going for it. She usually does sit, but a tree was sitting in her spot. That's why she was like backing up. And I think when her tail was hitting him in the face, she was like, oh, I can't, he's in my spot. So I don't think she knew what to do. Yes. The side head, yes. Yay, you got to spoil them. Good puppies. I think we gotta do a sprint though. It's almost 9. Gosh darn it, wow. I think we'll do I'm thinking we can do a 40-minute sprint as the final sprint. That way we do get most of the hour. And then we chat and wrap up by 10. So that's what I'm thinking. Feel free to object because I am at your guys' mercy. But I think that'll be good because then we can like really put our effort into whatever it is we need to do. Snack, work on a schedule, you know. And then we can catch up or wrap things up. Because tomorrow we're going to be doing a lot more work. Shayna's going to head out. Time for dinner. Ooh, Hawaiian chicken and rice. Sounds really good. Have a good night, Shayna. Thanks for popping in. We miss you. Sounds like a plan. Then let's do it to it. So this will be final sprint. 40 minutes. Do the things. Take care of yourselves and hydrate. Hydrate. Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, guys, we're back from final sprint. How did it go? Hopefully you guys got some stuff done. I know Thog went off to work. Moto Kitty is making some moves. Good stuff, good stuff. And it's pouring rain now. Storm just hit. I wish. Would love a good pour storm. Just give it to me. Love it. So got a few things done. Planner feels a bit more organized for the upcoming week. So I'm thinking if I do a week at a time, that'll keep my head on track and fresh, funky free. Got a list going for Habitica for tomorrow, and probably more than just tomorrow because I will not be able to get all that done. And then I started ordering the my book restock because I have to add them all individually through KDP, through the printer. It's an estimating delivery to be August 10th right now, which is perfectly good time since I have I don't have my first event until either September 5th or 6th. So I think I just need to do it because I have the money set aside in my business account thingy. It's just a big number. But we gotta do it. Proceed. No, thank you. Oh, hell no. I'm not going to pay $27.80 for delivery on an item that is $24.99. That's where we order that through Prime on the other account. Rude. Unless that was part of the thing. That might have been part of the same shipping. Go back. Go back. Hold on. I want to see if that's actually part of the shipping. So I needed to reorder bags. We're going to do this together, guys. How do I go back? So it's $27.40 to deliver the books, which super fun. I want to just double check and see if this is included. Like if it's $1 different, that's whatever. But $0.40. That's fine. I thought it was only saying for that one item it would be $27. My bad. No, I do need those bags. So yes, I'll pay the 40¢. I will pay the 40¢ difference so I can keep it on my business card. Dang. I would never put myself in this position, but I have to get like 60 odd books to restock, or 60 books. 60 odd, but in the sense of like I got 20 of Tower of Dogs, but I only get 5 of Dennis Barrows, etc. So I'm ordering 60 books, which seems like a lot, but I have the 5th and the 6th are supposed to be separate events. Then I have the 19th and 20th as a 2-day, and then I have the 3rd, and then I should have a library event in November. So I need to stock up for everything now because they're all like 2 weeks apart. So that's why I'm doing the big order now, and books don't go bad. So, it just hurts because, but shipping and tax alone is almost $60 of my total. There's no way around that. I'm hitting the button. I'm hitting the button. I hit the button. Gotta spend money to make money, y'all. Ooh, that's... Okay, I'm here. You have my full attention. Sorry. I had to do that with you guys because it was hard. Understand how hard it is to spend money right there with you, but better to get it done now than the last minute. Yeah, because the thought that I did not finish was you can speed up delivery. So since it's all the books are print on demand, you would have to speed up the entire process. It was showing where it would be delivered within the next 3 days, these 60 books. But you would pay $950 for shipping and handling, essentially. And I was like, who is that? I hope nobody's ever in that position, especially because if you're ordering the books, they're probably not going to give you that much of a turnaround. Like, it's obnoxious. I can't believe that's even a thing. So yes, I will pay. I'm going to have to pay it anyway, like you said. Better to have it now so I have my stock and everything's ready to go, because hey, if I only have to order beginning and middle of the year, cool. I've made that money back. That's how we have the funds. So we just sometimes got to remember to be a business person. FedEx also has to make some sort of food order soon because orders take a while to get to them. Yeesh. Yeah, shipping prices do be hurting these days. I've noticed shipping go up or higher costs for free shipping. Yeah, I've tracked it, and like already even the cost to make the books has gone up. So like I've had to increase the prices on Amazon because of the new minimums, and I can't have it sit at the minimum that it was. But fortunately, the prices that I sell them for, like at my events, that margin is only, maybe it's been a 50 cent to $1 over the course of the past couple of years different because of shipping and book production. If it's done now and shipping prices go up, you don't have to worry. Yay! Yes, I don't have to worry for a little bit. Just remember to water the plants on the balcony, so I did that. Yay! Good stuff. I am going to the 7. Really? Is the last time I've spent? No, there's a few things missing on my expenses sheet for sure. But I haven't had to order books since April, and I ordered some. So I've ordered books in February and in April, but those were much smaller orders. Yeah, this is the biggest order I think I've ever done for books. So, yay. Black X. But we gotta keep track of everything so we can file our taxes. Okay, well, it is what it is. This is the behind the scenes of the business part that we don't talk about too much, but that's okay. It happens. At least I can check it off. Order book restock. Boom. We did it. I'm sure the plants appreciate it. Plants have not been liking the heat in my forgetfulness about watering. Oopsie. It's great that you have to order books, because that means you're selling books. This is true. This is true. We love this silver lining. Yes. If I didn't have to order them, then I wouldn't be selling. And then, yes, more. Yeah. Absolutely. And ordering 60 is a lot. It's a lot. I mean, 40 of the 60, 35 of the 60 is just Tower of Dogs and Kuro Kenshin Volume 1. Because they be going. So I'd love to have some planties. Alas, I'm pretty sure they die rather quickly. Currently, I'm not a responsible plant person yet. The Rumpety Thunder's getting louder. I was a bookkeeper by trade, so for me, this kind of stuff is normal. That's cool. That is actually pretty cool. I could have been a bookkeeper. Then I wouldn't have to like be in front of people. I could just be in front of numbers, right? I could do that. I like numbers. I like organization. I used to kill so many plants. It's only in the last few years that I've started to keep them alive, barely in some cases. Yeah. My tomatoes are doing okay, but my one cucumber plant, he's tapped out, and the other one's like struggling to grow. So we'll see. It's probably done. It's probably pretty much done for the season on that. But my pepper plants, they've grown a couple inches, and we're starting to actually get a flower. So I think I might actually have something grow out of it, because it's a mystery pepper plant. And for the longest time, up until 2 weeks ago, it really wasn't showing any growth. So I'm excited. I became a bookkeeper to be able to hide away from others and to be able to tell my bosses what to do or call them stupid if need be. Well. Like I said, definitely I should have, could have, in hindsight, if I had wanted to have like an away from people job, accounting could have been fun. I often do think of like getting to the point where I don't know if you need like a certification or what level of education you need to do taxes, because I have family members, probably should speak slower and clearer. I have family members who have done the primarily work from like January to April doing other people's taxes. I've thought about it, but then I also realized if I mess up, I'm in deep doo-doo. So I don't want anything that level of serious, but at the same time, I think I'm fine at my job. The goal is to like be able to work less of a real job and more of this job. So that's the goal. It is very, very valid. I'll have to keep us up to the mystery. Yeah, I'm hoping it's like a little chili pepper or something fun, but I draw the line at taxes. I can figure out taking out payroll taxes for paying employees, but being a tax person, nope, not my thing. Yeah, that's I noticed where it crossed that line of like, ooh, but the connotations, the trouble you can get in, and I was like, So I'll work a few extra months to not be on the chopping block that way. But all that to say, I think I am done working for today. I'm really glad I got the wall painted. I'll probably go up and see how it looks drying to see if I'm going to have to touch it up tomorrow. And I emptied out parts of my brain into my journal. Just parts of it though. There's still a lot up there. By journal, I mean planner. And then we did the thing. We ordered the books. So that's good. Tomorrow, like I said, 4:00 my time. So an hour later than the earlier time we have been doing for the stream And definitely going to work on Kuro Kenshin, but we are going to squeeze in at least one, hopefully 2 sprints for mascot stuff, because I would like to dive into a certain special kind of something with y'all. I'm going to put it on this page to remember for tomorrow, because I want it to be a surprise. A tangent to what we've already talked about. But I want to kind of play with it with you guys tomorrow. So we'll talk about it tomorrow. Gives you something excited to, like Christmas. Like Christmas, we'll open up that thought tomorrow. But for tonight, I think we'll wrap it up here. Going over a week without hanging out feels weird and sucks. Glad we're hanging out again tomorrow. Yeah, it definitely felt weird. We're gonna try not to do that again, unless it's like vacation. That's fair. Thanks for streaming. It was very needed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Of course, time with mascots. Excited. Spend the night in happy anticipation. Absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, getting some stuff done, helping the ideas brew, and watching me paint. Or quite literally, some of you are watching paint dry. But yeah, we will be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern, for more shenanigans, more productivity, and more information on this surprise. So I'm gonna hit the button. I'll see you guys. Have a good night. Take care. Hydrate. Do all the things. I've hit the button like twice over here. So bye.